Yeah, man. Man, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and these gang stalkers, man, just harassing me nonstop. That's what they do, right? That's what they always do. Man. So, man, look, let me tell you what they do, man. Look, these girls in this group, Viva La Crucial, which I don't even know if they're still claiming that group. Look, last match. It's like a movie script right here. So, look, this is what's going on, right? They swear they call it a gang stalk. They call it a gang stalk against Kevin Christian, right? These girls, okay. Look, this is what's going on. Right, the girl I used to date and another girl, Emily, and then Kimberly. What they do is they do mind control orgy sex, all right? And the big thing that they do in this little gang stalker group is they like to have sex with, 10 or 20 black guys on mind control, okay, and broadcast it to the guys that they that like them or that they like. So in my case, my ex-girlfriend had me on remote neural monitoring, and I mean, it turned into like this racist thing or something. So my ex-girlfriend had me on remote neural monitoring, and she would go and do these orgies with Black James, and it's James Roberts, I think. He's supposed to be like one of the orchestrators. He was the main gang stalker on my channel last year, 2 years ago, for a while, and I knew him before this thing started, but he wanted her, and then after he got her, he had her doing mind control orgies with like 10 or 20 black guys. So the thing was to try to make white guys not want her anymore, and broadcast it to the white guys. So he had her doing this racist gang stalk thing. This was like a little bit after the Robert Lackey phase, when they were doing it with Robert Lackey. But then Emily Godwin and Kimberly Altawell, they started doing it with her, or they was all doing it together. I don't know when it started or whatever, but so I had a thing for both of them like a year or something ago. And they had a thing for me too. So they would all the black guys in the neighborhood put them on mind control, and they do these mind control orgies, right? And they're doing it right now. And it's pissing Ricky Patton off so bad, because he's a white dude and he was dating Emily for a minute, and I think he still lives at her house, but she won't come home from Antoine's. But so, and Marcus too. Marcus is Emily's cousin, but he's sexual with her, and he's having a fit because she won't come home anymore. And him and Marcus and Ricky are acting a damn fool about it all the time, because Emily and Kimberly won't come home from Antoine's, and they're on my neural monitoring as the two main gang stalkers now. So Emily and Kimberly are doing these mind control orgies with all the black guys in the neighborhood, and a bunch of them are like 14 and 15 years old, okay, all around North Carter and Howard Circle and Anderson, all these little streets around here. All these black kids that should be in high school are having mind control orgies with some 20 and 30-year-old girls, 30 something. Some of them are almost 40. But anyway, so that's what they do. They broadcast it to me on neural monitoring, because all these guys, they know that the girl that I used to be with, they know that she's like forever in love with me. She probably still is. And then Emily started to like me a lot, and Kimberly, they say Kimberly liked me a lot before I started liking Emily. Then she was like mad about it or something. I don't know. She probably should have been, because I should have never liked Emily. She's a bitch. But anyway, they're doing these mind control orgies with look. Marcus is already telling me I'm never getting this video on YouTube. Mr. Hacker, internet's page staller over here on Howard Circle. He loves to hack all my devices. I'm not even turning my iPad on anymore. I got his virtual, look, Ricky Patton's hit me in the eye with some shit right now. I got his virtual clone trapped on my iPad. And I know he's been live streaming from neural monitoring on it, so I'm not turning it back on until I can figure out how to break into it and get all the files and stuff out of it. I'm just going to leave it off from now on until I can get into it. But so Emily and Kimberly, and probably the girl I used to date too, I don't know, she don't ever come on my channel, but she's like one of the leaders of this little crew. But they're all over Antoine's doing these mind control orgies with like 10 or 20 black dudes. And so, you know, a lot of them are 14, 15 years old. And Ricky Patton and Marcus are just having a fit about it. They didn't really mind that much when she was still hanging out with them. But now that she won't even come home from Antoine's house and they don't let her off the machine, and they're always mad, talking about how hard they're being on them with the sex while her catatonic body is sleeping and she's broadcasting and all this type of stuff. And they're having a fit about it because they're the main two gang stalkers on my neural monitoring. And Emily and Kimberly and them, they broadcast it to me. So on my neural monitoring, it shows it. So they're sitting over there. Both of them are in love with Emily. They're both sitting over there having a fit about Emily getting fucked too hard while she's catatonic sleeping by a bunch of black dudes that, you know, and they're just sitting there torturing themselves, watching it on my neural monitoring while they broadcasting me. You know, I don't really care. I don't like to get the feelings, and I don't like to see the visions, and you know, especially when I started to see it in the clouds and in the glare off of reflections off of glass and stuff. I can see them where they are sometimes, but you know, I don't really care to see it, and I definitely got a problem with them broadcasting to me, but I really don't give a shit. They call it a gang stalk. They say they're gang stalking Kevin Christian. Girl, you're gang stalking yourself. Both of y'all, all of y'all girls, you're gang stalking yourself. You over there letting 10 or 20 dudes bust all in you every damn day, and you don't know you're pregnant by it. You take a morning after pill every weekend. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no gang stalk against me, and I definitely ain't gonna play into your little racist gang stalk thing. They're white girls, all right, and it's black guys that got them doing this. But it was Robert Lackey and Marcus and Ricky and the white guys was doing the same damn thing. They like to broadcast to the guys that the girls like. If the girls like a guy, then they'll put them on remote and start targeting them, and then broadcast to them while they all put them on the mind control and the broadcast machine, crank the frequency up, and they'll all just rape them and nut in them. And you know, these girls stay pregnant every damn weekend. They get pregnant every weekend. They get pregnant all week, every week. I mean, they say they take a morning after pill every weekend, and because it's good. They say it works even after a week. You know, I guess you're supposed to take it the morning after, but they say it works even after a week. But all of them take morning after pills every weekend, or just wait every like month or two and get an abortion. That's like a cycle they just do, and they just let all the guys just ravage their body on the broadcast every damn weekend or every day. They do it pretty much every day, but on the weekends it'll be big time with like 10 or 20 people, you know, with 2 or 3 girls. And that's how they do it. And Marcus and Ricky are having a fit about it, and they call it a gang stalk. They say they're gang stalking Kevin Christian. That's just the excuse that the guys use for the broadcast. We got to broadcast. We got to broadcast. We got to gang stalk Kevin. You know, that's, yeah, a good excuse. So y'all can all rape these girls on mind control and on broadcast, but they don't seem to mind it. So whatever. You're not gang stalking Kevin Christian. Y'all are gang stalking yourself.